Right, so we're now going to look at a basic spreadsheet that forms part of the ICT Level 1 test. Now what will happen with that is that you will find that potentially you'll have to copy and paste data across from a Word document which will be saved onto a computer for you. So you'll open that document up from where it will be saved on the laptop or computer to be given. And all we need to literally do is just highlight everything that we need to do. Again, what you might want to do is replay this video on YouTube when it comes through, or what you might need to do is slow it down or press pause or go back and have a look a few times, okay, because I'm a bit constrained with time how fast this can go. So yep, here we go. I click on copy with my right hand mouse, click on copy, go into my spreadsheet, click on paste, all goes in. I can then tidy up like so if I want to by just clicking on the cells so that everything's nicely spaced out. Income from each type of flower. We need to put an extra column in, so I'm just literally going to copy and paste this out. This in fact is your instructions here, how to do this particular spreadsheet. Okay, I've lifted that directly from the paper, and I've given a couple of extra hints in as well. So here we go. Income for type of each flower. Sold, like so, and you can see that it just trips across the cells like that. That's not ideal. Just do that and it opens it all up for us. And then what I need to look at is, okay, so use ICT to calculate the income for each type of flower sold. Right, here we go. So we need to be putting a formula in. As a rule, from where I can ever see, it says use ICT to calculate the income for each type of flower sold. In an OCR test, it means you've got to use Excel. So for that we need to use a formula. Now they give us a clue in these type of tests. Income for each type of flower is the price multiplied type of number sold. So you're going to be multiplying bunches by price. So on a calculator all you do is 130 times £2.50. And essentially we're telling Excel to do exactly the same thing. So this is our sample formula here. So all I actually have to do is to type in equals, like so, sum, brackets, C2 multiplied by D2. Or what I could do is equal sum, click on the first cell I want, add in my mathematical sign, click on the second cell, and off we go. Now just quickly as a recap, multiplication is always going to be the asterisk, because otherwise Excel gets confused with column X. Plus is the addition sign next to your backspace key. Subtraction is next door to the 0 key on the keyboard. Division is the little oblique sign, which is where the question mark key is on your keyboard. And the asterisk sign, which is multiplication, is where the number 8 is, the key 8 on your keyboard. Okay, so I'll do that, close the brackets, bingo. Then what I'll do is I'm just going to come down here like so. Everything is copy and pasted across for me. Okay. However, what I have noticed, my income for each flower type sold up here is a slightly different font. That's not good. If I just click on, say, the column next door, click on Format Painter, do that, the font's changed for me. Also, what you may find is that if, for example, you've done your formulas and this is all that comes up, and you know you've got to have money in, put in a pound sign, all you can do is just highlight the column like so, General, go to Currency, and a pound sign is popped in for you. Okay, I'll do the next stage on another video. Okay, so coming back, this is the second video in this sequence, but it's a long video for you. Okay, so I now need to use ICT to calculate total income for all flowers. Okay, so we're looking at this column here essentially. So I'm just going to create like so. It will become clear in a minute once I actually press the right keys, like performance. My formula is going to be equals sum, brackets, Then all I need to do is go up like so, close my brackets, and it's added it up for me. Now, why have I done it this way? As you can see here, with the little colons in between. That is a nice shortcut. You just highlight all the, start with destination cell, then highlight everything up, and it will do everything in one go for you. Otherwise, you have got to, for example, do E2 plus E3 plus E4 plus E5 plus, and it goes on forever. So the quickest way is there. Play that back, have a look at what I've done. Is I started typing E equals sum, brackets, and then I just highlighted the whole column, closed the brackets, and then everything went through. Okay, everything's added up. So just quickly here, I just want to merge all these cells together. Okay, I've got here, if I just go format cells, again there are different ways you can do this, but I'm just going to keep this plain simple for the moment. Okay, go to alignment, go to merge cells, that all merges in together like so. So what I just want to quickly do is just tidy this all up a little bit. So what you're seeing is, like I would do in a Word document here, I'm just sort of aligning everything, tidying up a little bit. Okay, which I've done here. And I'm just going to go to the top, make that bold, make that bold, make that bold like so. I can then come up here, and then I can put my lines around, or borders. Makes it look a bit neat and tidy, but again you can see things got a bit crunched up. I can just open my cells up like that, but just clicking in between, and it opens up like so. Okay, just quickly, whilst we're here, let's put our name in a footer. Insert, header footer, footer. Go for this one, I always do, it's because it puts things in the centre. And I can just click in here, and then I can type my name, or you'll be typing your name on the actual day. Just come to the outside, and my name's in. Now, of course, what you now see is, hang on, everything's a bit jumbled up. If I go to view, I go to normal, everything comes back. Okay, so what they like you to do in these as well is do a chart. So let me just move my little instruction guide across a little bit here. And what they want is a produce bar chart, show the number of bunches of each type of rose sold in the flower shop. Okay, so here we go. I'm highlighting rose here. I keep my control key pressed down now, because I go and highlight the column across here. That allows me to do that. I go to insert, recommended charts, and as a rule generally the chart that Excel recommends you use will be the one at number top. Okay, unless you're specifically told otherwise, you will do basically those logical chart that comes up straight away. Excel has a habit of picking that for you. Okay, if it is a scatter chart, you can go to all charts, and then you can actually come down and select what you would need from there, for example. But recommended chart, nice bar chart, let's use that. I click on OK, and then what happens is my charts come up here. I'll just resize that just a little bit. There we go, because I've got the my table in there. And then just to name it, I'll just click on that part. My thing is here, types of roses sold, like so. Done. Okay. Just quickly, they might ask for a password. If that happens, you go to File, Info. Once you save your document, Protect Workbook, encrypt with password, and then you put type your password in, click on OK, and then you re-enter your password again, like you would if you're setting up an internet account or something like that. And that, in short, ladies and gentlemen, is a level 1 spreadsheet for you. Thank you for listening.